In the space of 5 minutes, in today's speech that he made at the new Reform headquarters, Nigel Farage has gone straight back up to the very top of my Christmas card list. He had been falling down recently, but I want you to hear some of this.
Pressure, I guess, is a thing. Look, my view is I don't think any of the young men that cross the English Channel should be free to walk our streets. I think the risk, not just the risk of getting involved in the illegal economy, not just the risk to girls and older women, I think the terrorism risk, which of course has been writ all too large over the course of the last couple of months with arrests being made, as we know. I don't believe that anybody that crosses via small boat should be able to be put in a 4-star hotel, put into a house of multiple occupancy and free to roam the streets. And I go further.
He's starting to sound like the old Nigel Farage that there used to be. I think he's been through a rocky period. I don't know what it is over the past 6 months that has happened to him. He has been trying to reach different demographics, maybe. He's been saying certain things that maybe he didn't say in exactly the right way, and that he has led to misinterpretations, even by me, of what he is saying. But this is exceptionally clear.
Other than that, I don't think that anybody that crosses via that route should ever be eligible to get refugee status, should ever be eligible for social housing. We are an incredibly generous country. We have given refugee status to 500,000 people since 2016. I don't think we dare do much more than we already have.
500,000 refugees granted status since 2016. We're a great country. 10 times as many of that have come in through other mechanisms and are still in the country. And that's what we've got to deal with.
We're getting to the point where, frankly, the social contract between the governors and the governed is on the edge of breaking down, which is the last thing any of us want to see. And, you know, what I've just said to you may sound a bit out there, but it's pretty much exactly what Tony Abbott did in Australia. They tried offshore processing, they tried everything. In the end, they passed a law that said nobody that comes via this route will ever be free, ever able to claim refugee status. They towed the boats back to Indonesia, and of course the UN and the EU and the British Foreign Office all threw their arms up in absolute horror, and within 2 weeks the boats stopped coming, and that was...
Boom. Absolute boom. I don't know that France would accept the stuff back, but this is where the sort of Rwanda idea comes from. Okay, we can't send them back to France. We will send them somewhere else then. And under no circumstances will anybody, whoever comes in via that route, receive refugee status or asylum seeker status. Absolutely right.
In 2012, and not a single boat has come since. That is the route we have to go. Right, we're rattling through. David from the Financial Times.
Hello. Elon Musk has come up today. I believe Zia referred to him as a hero of free speech. Is this plan to repeal the law looking at rebuilding bridges with Elon Musk?
This is a bit boring, this bit, so I'm going to move it on a bit.
We don't stand up here to say things that we think will curry favour up the Russia to free forces the first market to continue. That is how Kitty from the iPaper.
This one. This is key.
Thank you. The IMF warned last week that retrogrades will have to put up taxes or scrap the triple lock. I wonder whether you could let us know whether you think the triple lock is now inevitably for the chop and whether you'll commit to it at the next election. And secondly, do you think now is the right time to recognise Palestinian statehood?
No, I don't. I don't believe in rewarding Hamas. I think we've all forgotten what October the 7th was about, haven't we? We've completely forgotten what October the 7th was about, and about the stated aim of Hamas that they would do it again and again and again until they have eradicated not just the state of Israel, but every Israeli living within it. Theirs is an intended genocide.
That's what I've been saying for a year. In following these protests, that's what I've been saying. They demand genocide of Israelis, all Israelis. They demand annihilation of Israel, the country. They went in as terrorists. They do not get rewarded for that.
And whilst at some point in time, wouldn't it be great to have a two-state solution? How can anyone not think that's the case? Now I think it's completely the wrong time to do that. But I can see the pressure that is mounting on the Prime Minister. He said that he won't do it. He won't recognise the Palestinian state, which, given his track record over the last 6 months, means he almost certainly will. And no doubt pressure from Mr Corbyn and Zara Sultana and others will push him in that direction. And the Prime Minister actually does face, he now faces, this Labour Party now faces a massive challenge on the left of that I have absolutely no doubt at all, as the old two-party system just literally falls to pieces.
Thank you very much, Nigel. You have brought me back into the fold. My enthusiasm for reform is no longer waning on the basis of the silly things that I interpreted you were saying, and now it looks like you are back on track with the main aspects. And the main reason for this whole conference that Nigel Farage is giving here is the introduction of Colin Sutton, an ex-police officer or police chief. He has joined Reform as their police and crime advisor, and he wants to get back to proper policing. Vote Reform.